What's up, dudes? My name is Nick. Welcome back to another music video reaction. We're checking out the song from GFriend called Love Whisper a couple of days later than I normally would have, but I just had to take a little bit of a break from making videos and, you know, being on the YouTube grind and stuff like that. So we're going to take a look at the song. GFriend is always good. Fingertip was an awesome song and a nice change of pace from what they debuted with. So really interested and eager to hear what this is all about. So, you know, like I do with all my videos, I'm going to listen to the song and I'm going to give you guys my honest thoughts about it, whether I like it or not. So if that is something that is interesting to you, then please do consider clicking on the subscribe button down below so you can hear more of what I've got to say. You can do that, of course, at any point during this video. So with all of that being said, let's get this video started. Oh, I see. They're just basically going back exactly to what they'd done previously. Okay. Okay. Which I suppose, right, the song being released in, well, I guess August is technically like the end of summer. Then I get it that they couldn't, or again, you know, if they want to fit it into the summer theme, or they want it to be a summer song, it can't really be a fingertip kind of song. And of course, judging by the visual aesthetic of the music video, they're definitely going for something that's got a little bit more of a summer feel to it, which is fine, right? I dig this song a lot. I don't know. I just had to like not pause there, but you know, just gotta pause, listen to this song. Also, it wasn't really had anything to say either, so that's also a thing. But I don't know. I really like this song, but so far, right? Just after listening to this one time around, I don't think I would rank this up near the top of my favorites list when it comes to GFriend songs. Doesn't mean they got like this song is just packed full of like elements and style choices when it comes to the sound that is drawn from their previous songs, isn't it? Because that little guitar solo dance breakdown thing was from, what was the song? I can't remember what the name of the song was, but it was, I think, their second song? Something like that. But yeah, so that was okay, so we're not finished with the video yet. Finished with the music, but not the video. Okay, now we're finished. That was definitely needed, that little outro. But yeah, so that was, so coming into the song after Fingertip, or with Fingertip being the song preceding this song, the song that came before it, of course, so to speak, a different way of saying that is, this is, I don't know, right? Because I would have preferred, obviously, something that didn't sound like the previous 3 songs, but the previous 4 songs, maybe 3 songs, I'm sorry. No, but considering, of course, the fact that, you know, K-pop just seems to have this obsession with the fact that, well, it's summer, so a song has to have a summery, a bright, fun, summery sort of feeling to it. And, you know, we've seen Dreamcatcher do it, although that was their entire plan from the beginning. And, you know, there's the groups that they just release stuff that is thematic with whatever people think that a summer song should look and sound like. Same thing with songs that get released in the fall and the winter as well. You know, and following this whole season thing is cool, makes sense, fine, right? But at the same time, I'm not really, I don't think that you need to do that, right? And so with GFriend going and having a summer song, which I'm just gonna call it a summer song because it's a change back to what they'd originally debuted with, even though they changed it up with their previous song and did something that I thought was actually really, really well. I don't specifically know how well Fingertip itself sold, because I just don't have the time to, or necessarily the extreme interest to track sales like that. But from what I've heard around is that Fingertip did not sell as well as some of the other things. I don't think it's really to a massive degree, but you know, in that regard, if they had a song that wasn't as successful as anything previous, of course it makes sense that they would go back to that, to me. But I mean, whatever. Ultimately, right? You know, if they're going to do a thing, right, where they release something that is different, and then in the, you know, the points in between, they have a release that is more familiar and is something that people really, really like, that's perfectly fine. I'm not going to just like throw them under the bus and like just say GFriend and whoever the company is, I can't remember what that is, you know, be irritated and be like, look guys, just like, can you stick to, can you like do something that is different, because you're starting to get boring, you know. I'm not to that point yet, but this is an indication that they might not be particularly interested in changing up the style and the sound, even though they already did that previously. And I think that Fingertip is my favorite song from GFriend, so of course I would like something more like that in the future. I don't want to hear the same thing over and over and over again, but of course I'm just gonna, you know, withhold my extreme judgment and going like, oh my god, can you change it, until they release their next song and see what that is. And if they do something similar to this or everything else that they've released, then I'm going to be like, okay, time to change it up, because 5 songs that are the same is too much, you know. And at least 5 songs in a row, which Fingertip would not make it 5 songs in a row, but you know, just for the, you know, I guess to make an example or to make a point, I'm saying, you know, 5 in a row. So that's really it. I mean, it's a typically good GFriend song. It sounds more or less like every other song that they've released too. So I don't really know. I like it. I wouldn't rank it up as amongst my favorites from GFriend, but at the same time, I'm not going to say that the song is horrible, because there's nothing about it that I think that I actually disliked. So that's always a good thing. I just hope that this is not a sign that the group and the company are going to just continue doing something that is relatively safe and popular, because I don't want GFriend to stagnate and just turn out and just basically print money because they know that they can, and do this by doing the same thing. Because I know that, or I have the feeling, and I have the feeling that they can and will and have the desire to do stuff that is different, right? But whether the company wants to, you know, make that business decision or not, I don't know. I don't really care, honestly, just as long as the music is good. But I do have my preference. So that's really all that I've got to say. The song is good, like I said, but hopefully that they don't put the next song isn't something that's like this. Like, my fingers crossed for it, but ultimately if the song is good, then I'm not necessarily going to care too much. So that's all I got to say. I'm going to turn it over to you guys now to leave your thoughts and comments down below. Tell me what you liked about this song. Tell me what you did not, if there was something you did not enjoy, then share it, because we're trying to build a little bit of a community that is all about having a little bit of friendly and respectful discussion about our thoughts and opinions. So if that's a community that you are interested in becoming a part of, then please do consider clicking on the subscribe button down below. Before we close out this video, this would be the point where give a little shout out to somebody for contributing subtitles on one of my videos, but I do not have anybody. And contributing subtitles is an easy way for you guys to, help the videos reach somebody who does not specifically speak English that well. So if you can subtitle these videos in your native language, then you'll help your people who speak your language better than they speak English understand what I'm saying, and of course just reach my video, or just expand the reach of my videos. And I'll be very, very grateful for that. So at the end of every video or an upcoming video, if you do contribute subtitles, then I will give you a shout out for that at the end. Also in the beginning. And if you do get your settings correct, you will get credited in the description box below as well. So that's all that I have got. If you want to do subtitles for this video, I've got 2 links down in the description. So you can do this video specifically, or you can pick another video on my channel. And if you do some work, like I said, I would really appreciate that. So that's going to be it for this video. As always, I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time.